Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Unlock Psychology with Shweta. So, as I promised, yes, बहुत ही हेक्टिक दिन होने वाला है, बट मैं फिर भी अपनी तरफ से पूरी 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 की पूरी कोशिश करूंगी that I make it कि मैं आज के दिन आप सभी लोगों के साथ लाइव जरूर आके जुड़ूं because I understand कि आज का दिन कितना बड़ा है. I mean, come on, कल वो दिन है for which you guys have been waiting for such a long time. यानी कि आपका term 1 का board examination है, which is a huge thing. I understand that. So, considering everything in mind and considering the fact that how much probably you guys would need me, so here I am with you all. So the session is going to be like super brief, and I'm so sorry for doing that to you all. But then this is how my circumstances are right now at the moment, and I'm too helpless to actually do anything about it. So Kanak here is saying that I am starting my preparation now. Please tell me what to do. Okay, Kanak, you need to start with actually the point is कि अभी moment पे तीनों chapters को revise कर लेना और तीनों chapters revise करके practice as many sample paper as you can, because this is the only way you can actually come over with all the challenges that you all the type of question or all the variety of question that you might face in your examination. ठीक है? I'm going to go on a community post and quickly just have a look on the questions that people ask me over there. Since I'm not from psychology background, it's all too confusing for me. But one thing is for sure that I want to pursue psychology. Very nice, Neha. Shruti कहती है, ma'am, the difference between positive attitude and positive thinking. It is from chapter number 2. Positive thinking और positive attitude के अंदर जो है ना difference बहुत major नहीं है, but it is quite a borderline difference between these two concepts that you would try to you would read. I'm opening that on my laptop. Just give me a second. Yeah. So when you talk about attitude, that's basically it is a fair perception about the exact situation. Okay. Whereas when you're talking about thinking, it is thinking positive even in the adverse circumstances. So you're being optimistic. Okay. So that's the difference between the two. I'm reading the questions that people ask me on my this thing. Oh God, Akanksha, you आराम से सबका सब कुछ हो जाता है. This is in puberty. It is concerned with reality principle. Second, third, psychoanalysis is both theory of personality and treatment therapy of mental illness. And the fourth, defense mechanism are used by person. It is C, which is the correct answer. Akanksha, for question number 1 that you've asked me. All of those who want to refer to the question can go to my community post and see that. Which of the following statement are not true for creativity? Creativity person does not does things never done before. Creativity involves the translation of unique gifts. Talent vision है. Creativity can involve combining objects intended for an untrue answer for us. This, okay? Guys, don't start this here. It's okay. I mean, I'm sure you people are just being concerned for each other. Relax, okay? Prejudice and discrimination, assertion reason based question hai. Prejudice and discrimination, unfulfillment in jobs, and the death of a loved one are common frustrations stemming from environment. I think this is a wrong statement. So A is automatically false. Frustration can be particularly difficult for a person to cope with because they often lead to self devaluation, making a person feel he or she has to fail in some way or incompetent. I think A is certainly false. B का मैंने इतना गौर नहीं किया है, but A is false. So B is true वाला statement ही fit आएगा. I was wondering if you could study abroad. Okay, question, which is not true for people for type C personality. They're cooperative, they show compliance and authority, they're assertive, and they're patient. I think they're patient. That's not a quality of... भाई बहुत सारे questions भेजे हैं. Chanchal is here. Chanchal, yeah, Chanchal, you have asked the question difference between रैशनलाइजेशन है रिएक्शन फॉर्मेशन. रिएक्शन फॉर्मेशन होता है आप जो भी महसूस कर रहे हैं आप उसका बिल्कुल ऑपोजिट रिएक्ट करते हैं. रैशनलाइजेशन होता है कि आपका कोई भी ऐसा काम है आप उसको जस्टिफाई करने के लिए एक ऐसा कारण देते हैं विच मेक्स इट लुक क्वाइट रीजनेबल. दिस इज रैशनलाइजेशन. ठीक है. Okay, it's going to be quick, guys. I can't take so many questions, but then I'm trying my best. Case-based questions will be there in exam. Can there be an intermixing of those of theories, or it will be from specific theory? There can be a lot of mix and match. Do not expect कि एक ही तरह से आएंगे क्वेश्चन किसी भी तरह से आ सकते हैं. You just need to keep your mind open. Read the ज़्यादा दिल लगा के करना है because that's the key to actually बढ़े. ठीक है. So this is something that you need to do when you actually you know read the paper carefully. So reading a paper carefully, using and utilizing the first 15 minutes of your study time is very, very important. So I don't know how many of you are practicing from Oswald. Anybody who's practicing from Oswald, please tell me, because मैंने जितना सुना है कि पिछले जो पेपर हुए हैं उसमें से काफी क्वेश्चंस जो है ओसवाल से पूछे गए हैं पिछले सब्जेक्ट्स के पेपर्स में. तो अगर आपने अभी तक ओसवाल से प्रैक्टिस नहीं करी है, आई कैन हेल्प यू टू प्रैक्टिस फ्रॉम ओसवाल. अदरवाइज आई लुक अप अ सैम्पल पेपर. We'll just quickly browse through a different sample paper altogether right now. See, I can't send you anything. Please don't expect. This is not possible. But I can do a live practice. This is something which is in my control. Please do not have unnecessary expectations. That is something which is very difficult to fulfill right now at this point of time. Knowing the fact that I myself run on a very hectic schedule these days. Okay? So let me make you all practice a different paper altogether so that you get a hang of it. And we're going to be quick, rapid fire, jaisa hota hai, without wasting a time. So I'm starting with the first question. Would want maximum participation of everyone to write your answers. Practice hogi, pata chalega. Hi Erika, long time. How are you doing? It's been such a long time. I really miss you. You know, guys. Last time, that Erika used to be a part of our, question. हम लोग अभी discuss कर रहे हैं. So Erika used to do it back in like last year. So right now she's in Delhi University. She's pursuing her economics honors, and we're really proud of her. So glad to see you, Erika. So thank you so much for the compliment. Let's start the question without wasting a time. So children's intelligence is most closely related to their dash parents. Options are biological, B, adoptive, C, single, D, divorced. Option A, biological, adoptive, single, divorced. You need to just write down A, B, or C. Children's intelligence is more closely related to their parents. Biological, adoptive, single, or divorced. The right answer is close to their biological parents. Guys, come on. Yes, Karishma. 1, National Library of Educational and Testing. And C, noise, loudness. You need to give us full form of NLEP, National Library of Educational and Psychological Test. 1. Option 2, National Labor Entrepreneur and Power Terminal. The answer is option number A. Okay. Moving on to the next question. The best example of the test battery of intelligence was developed in India is, options are Raven's progressive matrices, Stanford Binet test, Coase block test, या Bhatia battery of performance test. Very interesting and stimulating questions, guys. Please pay close attention. The best example of a test battery for intelligence was developed in India is Raven's progressive matrices, Stanford Binet test, Coase block test, या Bhatia battery test. Very nice. It's a Bhatia. Very nice. Yes. So I have my regular students joined in already. I'm very glad. Which of the following is a stress management technique? Option A, resistance, exercise, burnout, or creative visualization. Which of the following is a stress management technique? Resistance, exercise, burnout, or creative visualization? Hurry up, quick answers. Which of the following is a stress management technique? Resistance, B. Exercise, C. Burnout, D. Creative visualization. Just quickly write the option in case you have been thinking about it. मैंने कल भी बोला था कि categorization कर लेना. Very good job, Tanya. That's the right answer. Creative visualization. Question number 5. The notion of contextual intelligence implies that intelligence is a product of. ये question पहले भी आया है. Intelligence is a product of A. Culture, B. Gifted, C. Intelligence, D. Performance. The notion of contextual intelligence implies that intelligence is a product of culture, B. Gifted, C. Intelligence, या D. Performance. Yes, the right answer is culture. Very nice. Moving on to the next question. You have to tell me whether the statement is a true or a false statement. Learning alphabets and digits is an example of simultaneous processing. Very easy. Learning alphabets and digits is an example of simultaneous processing. True or false? Quickly tell me if it's true or false. Learning alphabets and digits is an example of very good, simultaneous processing. Ashok, this is not true, it's false. It is an example of successive processing. Right. Yes. Everyone, according to teachers, student who have a combination of high ability, high creativity, and high commitment is said to be A. Repeating the question, according to teachers, student who have a combination of high ability, high creativity, and high commitment is said to be A. Creative, B. Intelligent, C. Gifted, or D. Capable. Yes, Vaishnavi, that's the right answer. Very nice, Ashok Kumar Singh. That's the correct answer. According to Sheldon, people who are and round are temperamentally relaxed and social are categorized as option A ectomorphic, B endomorphic, C type A, type 4 type D. According to Sheldon, people who are fat, round, and temperamentally relaxed and sociable are categorized as ectomorphic, endomorphic, type A या type D. क्या है इसका सही जवाब? जल्दी से मुझे बता दो जनाब. So इसका सही आंसर है ऑप्शन नंबर B, which is endomorphic. Yes. 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 Lovely. Next. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Next. Pranay lacks patience, exhibit high motivation, feel burdened with work, and always seem to be in a hurry. He needs to take himself. As such, people are prone to ailments like option A, cancer, option B, depression, option C, coronary heart disease, या option D, of the above. A, cancer, B, depression, C, coronary heart disease, या none of the above. What is the correct answer? Which particular disease are these people more prone to? Cancer, depression, coronary heart disease. Very nice, Utkarsh. Very nice, Hina. None of the above. Okay, guys, which one of the following statement is not true about Alfred Adler? Neo-Freudians के पास आ गई हूँ मैं. Which of them is not true about Alfred Adler? Option 1. The feeling of inadequacy and guilt that every individual suffers from are referred to as an inferiority complex. You have to tell me a statement which is not true about Alfred Adler. Okay. So the feeling of inadequacy and guilt that every individual suffers from are referred to as an inferiority complex. B. Psychological disorders are caused by disturbed interpersonal relationship during childhood. C. Personality development from our experiences with other individuals. Yeah, option number D. Our personal goals are sources of our motivation. I am very happy that before I could finish, everyone is popping up with the answers. Lovely. That's an amazing thing. Next question for you all. And I'm not going to give you an options for this one. Dash is a way of reducing anxiety by distorting the reality. Dash is a way of reducing anxiety by distorting the reality. Come on. Not giving you an option for that. Very nice. The Charak Samhita classified people as on the basis of Tridosha. What are those Tridoshas? Name them. Name the Tridoshas according to Charak Samhita. Quickly. I want you to name the tridoshas quickly. Very nice. Mahesh exhibits, next question. Mahesh exhibits strong, so sorry. Next question. Mahesh exhibits strong aggressive tendency, but often complains of other people acting in an excessively aggressive manner. Identify the defense mechanism. Mahesh exhibits strong aggressive tendencies. Very nice. Lovely. Next, which type of yoga is helpful in stress management? Which type of yoga is helpful in stress management? Meditation, relaxation, creative visualization या exercise? बहुत ही सिंपल जवाब है इसका जो है meditation. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Yes. Lovely. Continued exposure to the same stress or additional stressor drains the body of its resources and leads to the stage of the continued exposure of the same stress, or options are reaction, exhaustion. Nina has exams next week. Which coping strategy is she using? Which coping strategy is she using? Tell me, which coping strategy is Nina utilizing? Yeah, the video must be lagging because of my connectivity issues. I really am unable to function or work anything on my connectivity. I'm quite helpless that ways. Please bear with it. Okay, I'll repeat the question. Am I audible now? Can you guys hear me now? Please tell me if I'm audible. Hi, am I being audible? Can you guys hear me? Check. Please tell me, guys, if I'm being audible now. Can you hear me? Okay, fine. Fine. I'll repeat the question for you all. Nina has her midterm exams next week and she's extremely stressed. However, instead of preparing, she spends her time watching television and playing games. Which coping strategy is she using? The options are, come on, task oriented, avoidance, emotions, yeah, problem focused. Right. Which of these cells produce antibodies? Which of these cells produce antibodies? The options are T cells, B cells, natural killer cells, yeah, none of the above. Which of these cells produces antibodies? Where you can check your knowledge. Neetu is being provided with books and uniforms by school. Identify the kind of support she is receiving. Neetu is being provided with books and uniforms. School identify the kind of support she is got. Next question. The stresses which people experience vary in terms of I can't do anything about the internet connection. I'm so sick of it myself. I can't tell you how much tired of it I am with this internet connection. The stress which people experience vary in terms of intensity, duration, complexity, and dash. Personality, predictability, temperament, yeah, intelligence. I don't know if you guys heard more of that. Yes. Now I'm receiving the answer. So the correct answer is predictability. Correct. Right. Next question for you all. Thank you everyone for being so cooperative despite so many issues that I'm facing today. Next question. Manju has an important exam coming up in a week, but instead of studying, she continues to waste her time watching TV and gossiping with friends. She tells herself that she will study later. Which unhelpful habit would that be? Which unhelpful habit would that be? Number one, procrastination and perfectionism. Number two, perfectionism. Number three, procrastination. Yeah, self care. Okay, yeah, right. Procrastination. Correct. Lovely. Let's do assertion reason based question. Aptitude refers to an assertion. Aptitude refers to an individual's underlying potential for acquiring skills. Reason है, we know it's a correct assertion. Reason है, aptitude tests are used to predict what an individual will be able to do if given a proper environment and training. Reason है, aptitude correct. This is a correct explanation. So this is A. No, 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 no. It's a correct. It is a correct explanation. This is what. Yeah, both are true, and it's a correct explanation. So the right answer is A. Yes. Yes. Right. Which of the following is true about interest? Which of the following is true about interest? Number one, preference for a particular activity. Number two, potential to perform an activity. Number three, power of accepting, shaping, understanding, and learning. Yeah, number four, power of doing things well. Which one is true for? Very nice, lovely, lovely. The notion of dash is based on Bandura's social learning theory. Come on, this is like घिसा पिटा question. यशिका preference नहीं है बेटा इसका आंसर. Yes, yes. Self-efficacy is the right answer. Chalo, another question. Anil has an unconscious resentment towards his father and sees within every time he approaches him. Which personality test might be best help to assess this? Anil has an unconscious resentment towards his father and sees within every time he approaches him. Which personality test might be best suited to assess this? Number one, self-report measure, interview, projective techniques, yeah, psychometric tests. Right, right, correct, correct. Fine. Moving on to the next question. Ram is walking down the street and feels extremely hungry. He sees a cake from a window of a house. He feels tempted to have some. However, he decides that it would be morally wrong to do so and walks away. Which personality type is he showing? Id ego, superego, or none of the above? Come on, this is the simplest of all. Conflict may occur between two or more dash needs or motives. Conflict may occur between two or more dash needs or motives. Compatible, incompatible, basic or complex? Incompatible. Which of these is not a form of a social support? This is very easy. I'm not asking you. Going on to the next, Kajol has a job interview, but she's running out of time as she is stuck in a traffic as a result of a heavy rainfall. Tell me which type of stress is she experiencing? Life events, hassles, traumatic events, and none of the above. Very nice. It is hassles. Okay, guys, last question. Last question for the day. I need to hurry and I need to rush today. Um, Rita has difficulty voicing her opinion and lacks confidence. She finds it difficult to refuse requests that others make. Which life skill does Rita need to develop? Rita has difficulty voicing her opinion and lacks confidence. She finds it difficult to refuse the request. Which this thing she lacks? Rational thinking, self-care, improving relationship, yeah, assertiveness. Very nice, assertiveness. Good job done, guys. So a quick piece of advice for each one of you for tomorrow is you're all going to read the question very carefully. This is the best piece of advice that I can give you. आपको अपने 15 मिनट का इस्तेमाल बहुत ही ज़्यादा carefully करना है. If you overthink, if you think that अच्छा आधा question पढ़ के you feel कि मुझे बाकी का आता है, तो you will be in trouble. स्टेटमेंट्स को पूरा पूरा पढ़ना है, वर्ड्स को पूरा पूरा पढ़ना है. डोंट फील कि मैंने शुरू का पढ़ लिया, मुझे बाद का आता है, या मैंने 2 वर्ड पढ़ लिए तो तीसरा वर्ड ऑब्वियसली यही होगा. कभी कभी क्या होता है, दे वेरी स्मार्ट, वो बीच में एक नॉट डाल देते हैं. सो वो एक वर्ड जो है ना पूरे सेंटेंस का मतलब ही चेंज कर देता है. ठीक है. सो व्हाट आई वांट कि आप लोग अपना जो आपको टाइम दिया जाएगा उसका आपको बेस्ट यूटिलाइजेशन करना है. इफ यू डू नॉट डू सो, you can make silly mistakes, because the way you people are answering the question, I can see that you all are very well prepared. But if you do not pay attention to the questions that are being asked, then it can be a little trouble. So read the question nicely. Do not think कि मैं किसी से पूछ लूँ, इससे पूछ लूँ, उससे पूछ लूँ. It's better use your memory, use your logics, use your reasoning skills, and that's how you should try to answer your questions. ठीक है. On this note, on this advice, I would like to end my live session and want to wish you all a very very best. Okay. And I really would want कि आप सभी लोग कल के एग्जाम में बहुत ही अच्छा करो, और मैं जानती हूँ आप करोगे भी. Okay. Just keep all of that in mind. Don't be last moment. ऐसा मत सोचो कि लास्ट मोमेंट है, क्या होगा क्या नहीं होगा. कुछ नहीं होगा. You have been studying for such a long time, and nothing can change it in the last moment. ठीक है. पिछले आई थिंक 2 महीने से इन 3 चैप्टर्स का टेस्ट देते आ रहे हो, तो लास्ट मोमेंट में कुछ नहीं बदलने वाला. हैव फेथ इन योरसेल्फ, हैव कॉन्फिडेंस ऑन योरसेल्फ, रीड द पेपर नाइसली, और जिन भी कॉन्सेप्ट्स में आपको कंफ्यूजन है उन कॉन्सेप्ट्स को एक बार ही जाने से पहले दोबारा रिवाइज कर लेना. दैट्स इट. दिस इज ऑल आई वांट टू से टू ऑल ऑफ यू. ओके. नाउ आई एम गोना टेक अ लीव. बाय बाय गाइस. Take care of yourself and all the very best.